Good evening, my name is Jacqueline Lopez.
And I'm Mia Anderson, and this is CNN Evening News in San Diego.
Today we go back in time, to the 80s.
There was an invention of transistor radios and televisions. During that time, there were many concerns about cultural imperialism. Here's McKenna Sanders reporting from Salvation Army in Point Loma.
Thank you, Mia. I'm here at this local thrift store with a small transistor radio and one of the very first televisions from the 1950s. These small radios were perfected by American scientists in the Bell Telephone Laboratories in 1948. They were primarily used to replace power-hungry and less reliable electron tube radios. These transistors were designed to receive short broadcasts and brought people in remote villages news and music. TVs were not very common in the world until the 80s and 90s, but by the 1990s, a global network of satellites brought privately owned TV broadcasts to people in remote areas. Later, the VCR systems brought an even greater variety of programs to people. Back to you guys at the station.
Thank you, McKenna. The internet has played a great part in global pop culture. Nowadays, the internet is used for just about anything. Today, we have Eunice Reed, the founder of Google, here with us to tell us more about this development.
Yes, thank you, Jackie. The internet was first developed in the 1960s. Personal computers proliferated in the 1980s with the establishment of the World Wide Web in 1994.
And how did the internet change the lives of people around the world?
Well, once there was an establishment of the World Wide Web, the internet users skyrocketed. College students were spending more and more time on the internet rather than studying real books. The students became accustomed to search engines like Google, which I developed in 1998.
The content of global pop culture was heavily American. Popular culture was being adopted internationally, such as music, television, and food. The United States did not have a lock on global pop culture. Latin American soap operas, or telenovelas, were becoming very popular in the Americas. Here is a clip of the most famous of telenovelas.
Cuando explote la rebelión, nadie se va a preocupar por nosotros. Ahora voy a subir a ver a mi mujer. Permiso.
No es necesario, mi señor esposo. Aquí estoy, ya puedo caminar.
Venga, yo ayudo a vuestra merced.
¿Ya lo ves, María Gracia? ¿Lo veis? A pesar de todo el daño que vos me hicisteis, ya estoy como nueva.
¿Qué ocurre, hija mía?
No tengo nada, solo un mareo.
The Americanization of the world suggests that cultural globalization is more complex. American music, fast food, and fashions add to society's options rather than displace local culture.
The English language, modern science, and higher education became the key elements of global elite culture. Many people around the world began to express themselves in the English language. The use of English as a second language was stimulated by the U.S. Many individuals recognized the importance of mastering English for business, diplomatic, and military careers.
We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
This is it. Welcome to MTV Music Television, the world's first 24-hour stereo video music channel. Just moments ago, all of the VJs and the crew here at MTV collectively hit our executive producer, Sue Steinberg, over the head with a bottle of champagne, and behold, a new concept is born. The best of TV combined with the best of radio. Now, starting right now, you'll never look at music the same way again. We'll be right back to introduce the other VJs and the other folks who are going to be with us on MTV.
Somebody give the line. Let's rock and roll. Right. Express yourself. Music.